Welcome along, everybody. My microphone's working much better than we've had last few nights. How are we all? I hope you've all had a good start to your weekend. It's YouTube. It's Saturday. That means that it's time for the community multiplayer. We are once again on the server this evening. We are going to be working around our farm on here. We've got a few bits. I've added some stuff to the server. We've got pumps and hoses on there. I've added something I talked about last stream that we're gonna get, and it's going to be quite cool. And yeah, we're going to have to make some changes to the farm as well. So massively looking forward to this tonight. 3 hours of wonderful play on the multiplayer. First, I want to say hello. So hello, welcome along to Freddy, Isaac, Charlie Boy, Robin Lindbergh, Jesse's Long, Rob Simpson, Badger Farms, and Culchi 1983. Welcome along to all of you as we shift over to the server. And yeah, so what I've got is we have this small patch of field that we plowed last time. We need to get this de-stoned, and a stoner is expensive, so we're gonna take our little tractor today first off and go and get something that we can de-stone with. Yes, we're gonna have to do 2 trips to the shop, I think. Right. Hello, Tyler Thurgood, welcome along. And Ben, welcome along. Jason Stevens, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you, Ben. Yeah, I'm doing very well today. I've had a good day. We're going to get rid of one of our forage wagons today as well. We don't need both of them, and as a result, we actually need to get something to sell the milk, because as you can see, we've only got 857 pounds, and oh no, I want the 10-winkle. What I want to get rid of is my bale spike. There we go. So yeah, we've got to go and sort that today. Do we have any manure yet? We do. We have some manure. Fantastic. I'm going to play the new construction simulator again. Robin, I've been playing it for the last 2 Fridays over on Twitch. So if you want to check out the VODs over on Twitch, you can find it over there. But yeah, we've been playing construction simulator. It's been a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it. Cracking game is construction sim. Evening, D Turnbull 007, welcome along. As normal, we are synchronized to midday, and we basically get 3 hours in the day at one point in the month to get everything done on the farm, which is doable. My big worry is if we get that and it rains on our farm. If we go and do any work, or we get any harvest, it's gonna be tough. But I don't really want to set it to 14-day months. Okay, still a few bits of kit that people have left down here. Hey, Big Mac, welcome along. Right, so what have I added to the server? I added stone pickers. These. So somebody recommended last night I go and check out last Saturday, I go and check out the stone pickers on the mod hub, and I went through, and there's several like this. The nice thing about this set is that this set has changeable attachers, so we can put the universal interface on it, and it will go with our front loader. We can even get it in the Massey Ferguson red, although that's a bit bright. So I think I'm going to go jet black for this. We're going to lease this. We don't need it for very long. It's only going to cost us £43 to lease it. So that's fine. And then out of here. And that should allow us to clear the field. Hey, Davis Farming, welcome along. I could have put it. Oh, actually, yeah, we could have done it with the class as well, but I'm going to do it just this little tractor. I think this little tractor can do it. Is that connected? That's connected. Yeah. I'm getting the small bucket on here will work best for us. Now, this probably means we want to get the trailer configuration on our little dolly, because we have no other trailer to put these stones into. And then we're going to go and save them. Let's go and sell them. Hey, Davis Farming, welcome along. I mean, they're not going to get us much money, but, you know, that will at least... It might be the £43 that we borrowed to rent this bucket. Rent this stone bucket, so... Yeah. Here's hoping. But I really quite need to get rid of that. I would say, hey, who's seen today's video? But today's video only came out an hour ago because, oh my lord. So, I had everything recorded on time today. I was ready, and I went to render it. It failed 4 times rendering. And then I had to go out over lunchtime, so I couldn't then sort it and render it. I got back at about 2:30, managed to re-edit it slightly, so I took off the offending bit and sorted it, and of course it then wanted to take 3 hours to upload. I bought a Lizard Defender 90. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Lizard Defender 90s are nice. That's because they're landies. Right, oh, no. There we go. Yeah, look at this. Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, this just collects up stones. So we can just run around the field, around the patches of stones. Oh, no, I don't want to tip them out. Just finished watching it about 5 minutes ago. Fantastic. It's doing really well. I don't know if it's because it released at 7 PM or whether it's just a really good thumbnail and really good title. But yeah, it's doing really well, which is great news. Right, there we go. Just going to run this bucket around the field. Ooh. There we are. This is quite cool. I like this. This allows me to target the areas on the field that actually have stones rather than having to do the whole field. Oh no, it wasn't. Saw Millennial Farmer doing something similar, although he had a proper stone picker doing it. But he was just picking really big stones off the field. Hey John, welcome along. I think you own the line. We lost today when the server went down a week or so ago. Yeah, no, I know. If it gets... Well, it doesn't matter. It just gives people more time to do stuff, to be honest. I don't mind if it slips a day. I just want to make sure that the time matches what the time should be. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if we're a day behind where we should be. Worst case is that means people get a little bit more time to do stuff. Personally, not a fan of the Lizard Defender 90, not got the best handling and still taking the classic landies on console. I like the more modern landy, the more modern Defender, to be honest. Why didn't I finish ploughing this field? Because I don't need to plough the whole field. The field didn't need ploughing. What needed doing was we wanted to add this section to the field here. So the section there, it doesn't actually need ploughing the whole field. Yeah, it's not a problem. We just needed to plough this section of it to make sure that we could use it as a field. So that we could replant it. And I think I was saying that we might put some arable crop in here come the new year. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. There are quite a few stones on this field, though. There's wobbly when you turn. There's too much understeer. Really? My, well, the Land Rover version I've got on Attingen doesn't seem to be that bad. What's this scary amount of ploughing? Look at my big field. Are you still doing that big field? Oh my lord. Culture, you're going to be there forever. Howdy, Thefisherj. I saw your comment on today's video, Thefisherj. It's answer that I'll reply to it on the video as well, because other people might be interested. But no plans to put Maize Plus on Attingen. Mainly because I don't think it'll affect much. We're going to be feeding the pigs pig feed, so straight up bought pig feed. So there's no mixing for the animal feed there really, and yeah, so it's not going to make any difference really. And we're not really doing any grass work either. And it doesn't have the extra Maize Plus crops on it, so. Could be, yeah, it could be just the lizard version, although I'm not sure why there would be much difference, but. Sometimes it's weird, you make a small change to stuff and it gets very, very, you know, it just messes stuff up elsewhere. Seen that before. Seen that with doing mods myself, so. Oh, I love this little stone bucket. This is great. This is absolutely brilliant. Just working on this little tractor really well. But you got good customization. It's just not the handling. Yeah. Thefisherj is joining the server. No cheaty plow. If you really want to take on a field that big, you got to live with consequences. Yeah, it's just if I don't see a reason massively for using it, I'm not gonna run it because, well, it adds mod overhead, especially something like Maize Plus, which is definitely gonna add overhead to your machine and your game. So you're not gonna end up with you're possibly gonna take a drop in FPS as a result. Even with best will in the world, it's making a massive change to the game. So, yeah. There will come a series eventually that I will do Maize Plus on, but it's just not yet. Can anyone join the server? You can join the server if you are a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, a Patron, or have reached level 8 on the Discord. If you've done any of those things, a area on the Discord will open up to you that has all the details on how to join the server if you wish. The server is open 24/7. It is a proper community multiplayer server. If you wish to get your own little area and set up your own farm, you are welcome to. There are a few rules with that. You could also help out on existing farms. There's a few existing farms on here that you can go and help out with. So, yeah. Do I like Land Rovers? Yes, I own a Land Rover. I own a Freelander. It's basically only Land Rover I could afford. Field and spring wheat would be great. Yeah, I'm thinking the spring wheat guy. The reason why we need to plant a field, we actually need to plant 2 fields. And yeah, we're looking to plant spring wheat and probably trying to direct seed it as well, because we do have, oh no, we don't have precision farming on here, so yeah, we didn't put that on. I mean, we could do, but this is crossplay, yes. Right, have we got all of these stones out? Let's have a look. Needs playing off, stones on. Yep, we've cleared all the stones. Fantastic. Oh, actually, I might be able to put these in the back of the back of our little truck. Get some use out of it. Yeah, this is a crossplay server. Yeah, Platinum Edition a month and a half, which is immense. Oh yeah, I need to sort out all those commands. There are links in the description to all of the DLC if you wish to buy any of it, or if you are on the Giants website, check out, you can use the code VF Gaming to check out. 371 litres, that is going to fit in the back of the Kubota. It's a little bit heavy for the Kubota, but that's all good. Right, and then we can return this because we've got rid of all of those. So, least items, that, select, return that, yes, okay. Right, that's got that gone. And then where do stones go? Do we have somewhere to sell stone? Yes. Tag it, please. Where's my giant sky lantern? Okay, it's bottom of the map. Got the best logger, but I'll try it anyway. I don't know if I misanswered any dumb question asked, but was wondering when a winner is going to know the Platinum Expansion giveaway. I will be sorting that out tomorrow, Dejan. So this month's winner, or sorry, September's winner will be drawn tomorrow and announced in tomorrow night's stream. And I will be kicking off this month October's giveaway, which is for the same thing. So it's for a copy of the Platinum. It's not just Platinum Expansion; it's the Platinum Edition. So it's the game and the Platinum Expansion, and that will be kicked off tomorrow night as well at the start of tomorrow night's stream. So. Guys over in love, I'm hoping I have one. Well, I learned to drive in a Defender 90. Somebody has a rogue bale on the road. There are Land Rovers in the game, they're just called lizards. No problem, Tijan. Who won September raffle? Nobody yet. I've got to pick it tomorrow. Hey, Lloyd, welcome along. Right. Does somebody own the stone thing by any chance? Or does this pay out later? Yeah, this is... Oh, I own it. Okay. I'll get the lime out, thank you. We should be, you do, yeah, I don't know why I do. I'll get the lime out of it and then we'll try and decide. I think, yeah, it's weird. When I pick the stones, does it remove needs cultivating? There is no setting for needs cultivating. It does cultivate the field, though, when you remove the stones. Which makes sense, because basically you knock the plough furrows over, so even with the head of it, it works. FX Gamer PT, welcome along. You want field for the stones, you want lime. I don't need the lime, Thefisherj, to be honest. I'll probably end up just selling it. Because I was trying to sell the stones. I'm good, thank you. Love PFP, Big Mac. Do like the R32. The R32 is best. You have the Lizard FX truck from Mod Hub. Oh, no, this one's going back in the shed. Right, so next job we need to do is we got a load of milk to sell. We need something to sell it in. I don't know how much the milk trailer is. How much is the milk trailer? Don't suppose there's one for sale. Nope. Animals? Right, you hold water, milk. 25,000. Okay. I think we can afford that. Because we need to sell one of these. Now, I want to sell that one that has only 0.4 hours on it. Don't know how I'm going to tell between the two of them. Oh, let's turn that off. Need a milk trailer. Yeah, we might need a milk trailer mod on here. I'm gonna get the articulated one, but yeah, we might. Any idea why game is stuttering? I don't know. Do I have the Lizard FH? 36.5, 31.25. We'll use the 31.25 for this job. Yeah, it could be an FPS problem, could be a mod conflict. I would check your... If you're on PC, you can check your log file to see if you're getting a lot of errors. That would give you a good indication. If you've got a large number of mods, then that would definitely cause it. Hey Enzo, welcome along. I seen your message. I have not sorted it yet. Right, I don't know which Alpine this is. Let's go and have a look. We can tell actually if we back this into the workshop. Your game is crashing a lot. Definitely check your log file. That sounds like if it's not a mod issue, that will be a settings issue. Right, this is 3 months. This is the one we want to sell. Right, let's repair it. We can't repaint it. But yeah, we're going to go and sell this one. We don't need to. We had to early on. because we needed to... Well, yeah, the damage on them. The difference between the two is this one is older. So this now has 0% damage, but yeah, this one is older. So this one is always has had more work on it. They're both 3 months old, but this is more hours on it, so it's gonna be it's not gonna sell for as much. May not be a huge difference between them, but it won't sell for quite as much. And I need 25,000 in order to buy the milk trailer. Wow, this is quite a weight on the back of it. Oh God, hold up. God, this tractor has that issue. Yeah, we've got no weight on the front of this tractor, and oh God, the passenger on the back is just causing us to snake all over the place. Definitely need a weight on the front of this tractor when I've got this on the back. And that's before I fill it with anything. Hey Martin, welcome along. Oh, to tell them apart, yeah. But I don't have any perks yet. So you need to make sure that your Patron account is linked to your Discord account, and then it will give you access. Don't know, Thefisherj. That is a very good question. Oh, no, I'm not on. Oh, I tell you what, I am. So, Attingham, now that we've finished Oldstream Farm, Attingham Park is going to go, hopefully going to go to 3 videos next week. Right. Can I afford the repaint? No. Right. And sell it. We won't get. Oh, okay. This is going to be just enough to buy the milk trailer. Because we're going for that one. Yeah, we don't have anything else on here. Customize it. Oh God, what's the VF02GL? Okay. Right, there. Yeah, so you can't type in numbers, but you can type in letters. Apparently, or not. That's just weird. I can start typing in letters, but I can't finish it. Okay, buy that. Yes. Okay. Of course, Volvo is coming into Farm Sim with the Platinum Edition. Or Platinum Expansion. I say Platinum Expansions because Platinum Edition is something else. Right, away we go. Let's go and fill up this with some milk. I think this takes 8,000 litres. I don't have any beacons on this. Had the same problem with the number plates. Yeah, well, somebody commented on one of my videos just going, God's sake, type the number plate in. And so I've been trying to do it ever since, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Oh, okay, maybe it's not the, it's just the lag when I turn. Oh. I have it and it's amazing. What have I got? No, I haven't got a Truck on Stone Valley, yeah. Evening, the J-Man. Welcome along. Right. So, milk fills up where? Is that milk? That must be, yeah, that's milk. Oh God, this is going to be fun then. I've either got to reverse in or reverse out. Let's try reversing in, I think. There we go. And fill it up with milk. Laps. Here we go. 8,000 litres. That's fantastic. Right. Best place to sell milk right now. Milk, milk, milk. Is okay in town by the looks of things. Could reverse a dolly trailer if my life depended on it. I think that's going to be how to reverse a dolly trailer is going to be one of the things I think I do in a tips and tricks video, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it's given me another idea for something else. It's my biggest problem is how to talk train. I'm annoyed that shorts aren't landscape, which would be really great for doing stuff like that. Show is not showing up on Xbox. It should be there, Touchdown. And we've definitely got people on console on the server, because Martin's farm is well, Martin runs a farm. He's on PlayStation. I don't know. Well, it's cross-play, so if it's showing up on, oh wow, this road is very narrow. It should be showing up on Xbox. See, the AI workers don't do it on Atium. Wouldn't surprise me. Because there is, yeah, I've noticed the AI workers driving on the roads can get a little bit lost. I've seen it before. It's why I tend to use, okay, in here. It's why I tend to use hired workers only on fields and drive stuff myself. Okay, this is our sell point for the milk. Could get a decent amount of money for this. That's not bad. Our cows are earning its cash already, which we need them to, in all fairness. But next, I think we're going to need to start turning those fields over. Or looking at how we're going to... No, I think we need to get a cultivator, or I think I'm going to get a power harrow to try and reduce how much... Wow, 10,000. That's really good. Hey, Taz. Welcome along. Just wondering if the thing we talk about... You'll have to remind me, Taz. I can't remember what the thing we were talking about. Pumps and hoses is on the server. Oh, South Farm Barren area. Yes, you can have that if you want, Taz. You just need to join the server. I can set your farm up anytime you're on the server, but I kind of want you on the server to do it. But nobody's got the southwest barren area. The southeast barren area is taken, but the southwest is not. I'm gonna take my corners a little slower, and that way I can counteract the horribleness that is our is the lag. Hey, Milk Tanker J. Hey, Milk Tanker J. I've got a milk tanker on the back. We've just sold milk. Right, we're going to put this the other end of the farm. Don't think it'll fit in the... yeah, there's definitely room on the server. I think this is probably... I don't think that's going to fit in that shed, is it? Let's just drive past and see if it will or it won't. No, that's not going to. Okay, fine. Let's close those doors then. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. The field rollers don't give you bonus when you roll. I think they do if you've just seeded the grass, but they don't if you're just rolling standard grass. I think you actually need grass rollers to get the bonus from those. Which actually I said I needed to do. Oh no, we did that last time, didn't we? Oh, I can put it in the shed where we had the other forage wagon actually. Although, no, I'm not going to put it in here. Actually, no, I've got a shed over here I can go put it in. This is I've got 2 dolly trailers on this farm. I am asking for it. Oh, I can't put spring wheat in because we can't plant wheat in the spring. We've only got the standard crop calendar on this map. Come on, straighten that up, please. Yeah, I've got to do oats this year. If I want straw. which is annoying because I wanted some feed for my chickens, but I think we can probably then buy some chicken feed because we don't have any chickens yet. We can't afford them. Right, so we need to get a power harrow if we don't already have one. So how much is a power harrow? 16 grand? Oh, really? 14 grand? Wow, we're gonna have to rent a power harrow. That is 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. Yeah, let's go for a cheap and cheerful then. Lease that for 739. Perfect. The fieldwork tractor is that one. Evening, Arbitrary Hubius. Welcome along. No. What fields do I own? I own fields 42, 56, 58, and 60. Do I have a front weight that I can put on? Oh yeah, actually we want to pick up a front weight while we're down here. I have one, but it's on the back of my other tractor. We do need to put a front weight on this, though. You're right. We need to get a front weight on this tractor. Right. So let's grab that as well. Let's just check. We don't have. Yeah, we only have the one weight. So I got that one. 650. Where's the next Agco one up? Is in 1100 and okay, I'm gonna put 650 on in the Massey Red. How many occupied farms? I think we've got 4 occupied farms on the map. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 farms on the map. There is still plenty of space on this map and plenty of fields. So if anybody does want to oh no, connect please. There we go. Excellent touchdown. So you can do one or two things. You can either join in and help somebody else out on their farm, or you are welcome to have your own little area. You get a start from scratch amount, so 500,000, yeah, just away you go from there, really. The only rule for having your own farm is that nothing obscene or dirty or anything that's drawn on the map, because if that happens, you get kicked off the server and banned. And that's the responsibility you take as a farm manager. And you'll get. I'd ask you for a password and everything, so nobody else can get on your farm unless you let them. Pub's bought. Be right in. Yeah. So we are going to do field 60 and field 58, I think are our two, where because 56 and 42, I think both need ploughing. Oh no, okay. 56 and 60 are going to be our two arable fields. Yes, because we rolled 58 and we look at grass and we look at this. Yeah, 58 and 42 have both been rolled. 56 and 60 are ready to cut again. Do I cut them? It's very tempting. It'd be a low cut and we're not worried about the grass. You know what? I'm going to cut them. We've got time. We might as well cut them. We're waiting for Purbeck Valley. Purbeck Valley is on... Yeah, it's available for PC at the moment. I may need to drop these off, actually, because... I think we want to put the mowers on this tractor. If I've got, oh yeah, and no contracts. Yes, no contracts on the server. I wish there was a way I could turn contracts off, to be honest, but it's not possible. I could stop people from doing contracts. I mean, I can give everybody custom farm manager permissions. No rules like the realism experiment. This is purely for your enjoyment, community multiplayer server. Will I be doing a series on Purbeck? No plans at the moment. I'm set in my series at the moment. Next new series will be the New Year, so we're gonna stick with Stone Valley and Attingham for now. Oh no, that's not true. Next new series is actually gonna be the Platinum Edition map. So yeah, Platinum Edition we're going to be doing on that'll start, and that'll be twice a week, that one. And start you up. No, start you up. And lower you down. And away we go. There we are. Yeah, there's enough grass here to cut. Fantastic. We'll get one last cut out of this field before we go and rework it. Awesome. How many Volvo trucks will be in the new expansion? No idea yet. I would say the Fact Sheet Fridays will kick in probably in the next couple of weeks, and when that happens. Yeah, I should think they'll do Fact Sheet Friday for sort of six weeks leading up to the release, and then we'll start getting an idea for how much is in for each one. Almost got everything in that corner. You turn it. Yeah, I'm trying to turn this into an arable field. So I'm going to cut the grass first because it's worth cutting the grass first. Lord Mod Hub is slow now. It does get slower over the life of the game because, of course, more and more mods get onto it. There we go. So I'm not going to TED this because, strictly speaking, it's December and you wouldn't TED in December. So we'll row this up and get this done. I'm trying to think where I put all of my. Must have had somewhere where I stored all of the. Oh, did we bale the hay? I didn't think we baled the hay. No, I didn't bale the hay. So did I put it straight in? I didn't think I put it straight in either. I can't remember what I did with the hay on this map. That's why we got the hay barn. TLX 9000 is coming. It is. Yeah. Yeah, hay is in the hay loft. That's why we bought the hay loft. Put the hay in the hay loft and then silage in the silage clamps. So yeah, this will go in the silage clamps. It'll be the start of next year's silage. Which means we will get all 4 fields into the silage clamp. And we won't cover the new silage clamp until the previous one is empty. So we'll basically just keep filling until it's done. I do have a barn, yeah. Goofy Cut, I am already doing a series on American map. I do 2 videos a week at the moment on Stone Valley. I am enjoying it very much. It is start from scratch, so it is a ridiculously difficult playthrough. But yeah, I'm loving it. It's great, and we are making progress. I am in the middle of a massive potato harvest. No, sugar beet harvest on there. And yeah, I think it's gonna probably be tomorrow's video and the first one of next week's is gonna be finishing that off. But yeah, it's ridiculous, and I may have to add a little bit of I may have to add a little bit of sugar beet in to the game, because I have because I think we're going to be short because of the way the contracts work. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'll be adding a little bit in. But yeah, the waterways and things get in the way of contracts on there a lot. I'll be right back. I just need to deal with something. There we go. You can see how much this this extra bit is going to add to our field, which is quite a lot. What farm do you join? Well, you've got a choice touchdown. Check if anybody needs any help. Alternatively, you can have your own farm if you want. We still have farms available on here if you're going to be on the server enough. You can come and help me if you want. I could do with a bit a hand if you'd like to help. I have no idea what my password is, so I'll have to probably reset it. Yeah, Culture needs help ploughing. He's got a massive field that's going to take him forever. And he's got 5 tractors, whereas I've only got 3. Culture is just grabbing as many people to work that farm as he can. You'll help me? Okay. Right. I will need to... let me see if I can find the password. I can't remember who I sent it to last. Well, the trouble is, because I'm an admin on the server, I don't have to worry about the passwords. Right. Direct messages. No. Or was it Rocket Kid? Rocket Kid might have been who helped me out. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, drop me a message on Discord. Drop me a message on Discord. Touchdown, and I will send you over the password. Small tractors, big loan. Yeah, you see, I don't think I've taken. I've not taken a loan on my farm. So I could go and buy. I might have taken a loan to buy a couple of things. Did I take a loan out in the end? Yeah, I've taken 135,000. So I took 135,000 out last time to buy a few things. I'm trying not to increase it. I'm very much of the opinion of trying not to get big loans on my farms anymore. John Deere 6910 and a Kubota M8. You see, I've just gone all classic Massey's. I've just got a farm full of classic Massey's, and it's great. We are going to have to get a combine though next year. Half a dozen great Fergies. Oh. 650. Ridiculous. It is potatoes on Stone Valley. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember which it was. Yeah, I think my dream of holding on to some potatoes so that I can do a massive potato planting contract are disappearing. Silage and wool. We're aiming for 4 million loss at the end of the game. Oh, that's true. I'm on Greenlands multiplayer with your mates and have 1.25 million loan. Love this Detour Crystal HD 170. Nice. I mean, I like the Fords. I like the Ford tractors, the 10 series and the 40 series. I'll have those all day. Which is why I actually quite like having the county on Attingham, because it's different. It's still a Ford and it's still a New Holland, but it's different. You know, and it's a series that actually been able to get that tractor on. And away we go again. We get this cut, we get this road, we get this collected, and we get it ticked. It'll be fine. Okay. Right, touchdown. Oh. Have sent you the password to join my farm. Grab the other Massey and, yeah, start rowing up the field. Will be the job I need. There you are. Yeah, just grab the other Massey and start rowing up. Am I releasing... well, tomorrow is devoted to me doing stuff for the channel, so... Looking to release, to get stuff set up to release for next week, Milk Tanker J. I am determined to get ahead this week. Perfect. Saturday night thing, I mean, I've never had problems with mod hub. I have fiber, but now it's 10 minutes to get to... Don't know. I think if you try and download massive numbers of mods at once, it can be sometimes a bit slow. Right. Okay, Gulchy, I hope you feel better in a moment. Try and not lean over that way. What's it? Getting backache because my arm's in the wrong position. Been working sheep today? Nice. Very tempted to move the up and down gears to my fluffy pedals on my wheel. Hey, Kirk Xbox One games. 600 sheep. Wow. It's a lot of sheepies. Right, and then off and fold. Off and fold. Right, I go around and cut the other field. That on. Unfold and turn that on. Nice Thefisherj, eh? I think it's better to go round. Oh, it might be better to go round counterclockwise. Wow, we need to put quite a road around the edge of this, I think. Because I'm gonna have these fields as accessible, despite the fact that we're putting an arable field in here. How many virtual fields? Oh, I have no idea, Saint Aggressor. Yeah, no idea. An awful lot. I mean, especially considering we did 10 years just on Bessie Beneath last year for FS19. It's going to be in the hundreds, if not the thousands. Yeah, he couldn't even be as high as the tens of thousands. So this is the way to do this. Cut in, like you would with the harvester, actually. Still missed a bit. How? That's nuts. Right, there we go. Just started Ari on Attingham with 155 horsepower Massey. Turned pig horse farm into a cow yard. Oh, interesting. So you sold all the pig buildings and the horse buildings and built a cow yard. That's, you know what, I love this. The thing I love about Attingham is that Attingham is now one of the most customizable maps out there. And it just makes it so playable. So if you want to go and play, for example, the pig farm as a cow farm, you can. You just demolish the big buildings you don't need and do a cow farm. Brilliant. Okay, I'm back. Bring a lift? Yeah, that's lifted. Good. Now we can go much squarer into these corners. Yeah, perfect. Why does that feel like that's going really fast? Okay, we're fine. Lift. Oh. Right, having gone round twice, I think we can start going up and down the field when we get to the top end. And we'll work our way from the other side of the field back. In fact, I might cut in. That might be the better way to go. Really hit and miss whether the mouse stops working when I jump out and back in again. Really hit and miss. Hey Eugene, welcome along. Am I going to do a roleplay series? No plans to do a roleplay series at the moment. They tend to, my trouble is they tend to be a lot of work roleplay series. And I'm trying to keep my stress levels low. So, yeah, trying to do a role play as it stands at the moment is not something I can really do. However, I'm not ruling out doing a role play again at some point. But at the moment, I'd need a good story hook, a good setup and everything. And I just don't really have that for now. And I'm finding the start from scratch and the start from nothing and that kind of series actually are doing better for me at the moment for the amount of time that I have to put in. So, yeah, for now, I'm going to continue doing thing. Hey, Taz is in. Right, Taz, you wanted the area at the bottom left of the map, didn't you? I think we're going to cut in. Cut in towards the corner. Then I wouldn't suggest... Yeah, well, it would be a first-person view series. Right, I'm going to go 96. It's a shader, isn't it? That lighting mod, basically. I think the area beside mountains, the far left leaves a little bit of money. Okay, let's have a look. I need you to send me a create new farm. Do you want purple, blue, or green? That doesn't show that. And yeah, I need to know purple, blue, or green, and I need to know what password you want. Obviously, don't put it in the YouTube chat. I found you on Discord. All right. That's all right. You previously sent me a password, so I'll put that in. Purple. Okay. There you go, Taz. You have 500,000. Away you go. Oh, farm manager. Good point. Yeah, you need to. That's all right. Get in there, and I can make you farm manager. It's actually going to be a fairly big field of crop. You see the field size. Well, if you're doing an American map, yeah, I bet it's huge. Bet it's absolutely humunculous. 143 on Clark. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's the thing. I would do a 4 times that. Yeah. Multiplayer would be perfect time for me to do a 4 times map. But can't do crossplay multiplayer on a 4x, unfortunately. So that then means, yeah, what do we do it on? And the only map I can, you know, we have to do it on a standard size map, or we don't do crossplay. But I want it to be crossplay. I want everybody to be able to join. So it's a catch-22, is what it is. So I said 96 degrees. There we go. That's the part that stinks, yeah. I love crossplay. I love that everybody can join in, but there are limitations to it, definitely. Oh, thank you, Arbitrary. Well, that's the thing. It's because it's a community server, because it's a community multiplayer. I want everybody to be able to join. It was one of the things where I struggle in FS19 because we have quite a few people who are on console, who want to, you know, who would like to play, and the multiplayers we had on FS19 we could only ever do as a PC one. So it's really, really nice to be able to do that. Oh, Taz needs farm manager. Farm manager. There you go. Taz, you are farm managered. Welcome to the server. Will I be doing an RE multiplayer again? Not likely. Although I am considering doing a putting the RE on a multiplayer server. Come past, Mark. Okay. Okay. I have considered putting the RE on a multiplayer server so that if I need help, like if I want to get my brother to come and join me or anything like that, I can do. So I'm toying with that idea, and we'll see what happens. I think it might be quite cool to put the RE on a server and run it from there. So yeah, I might do that. It would also take a lot of the hassle out of it, I think. And possibly the trouble with doing a realism experiment multiplayer is that holding everybody else to optional rules is really difficult. You know. Again, I'm hoping they will add keyboard and mouse support for consoles. What do I think for that? I think that'd be great. The thing you got to remember is because not everybody has keyboard and mouse for consoles on a console means that you will never have just any commands that are just keyboard and mouse only on console. That'd be good. Could use it like a contractor then? Yeah. I've got ideas for what I could do, because there are certain people I would trust to come and on an RE. Trouble is with the realism experiment, you can quite often have an issue with the with not enough for more than one person to do. That does sometimes crop up when doing a realism experiment. We got such a thin amount here that I'm gonna have to go back and cut. Got that ever so slightly wrong. Realism experiment. So on a Sunday night on Twitch, I do a series called The Realism Experiment. It is a version of playing Farm Sim that has extra rules on it to make it more realistic. So if I say something about the RE or on an RE or anything like that is a realism. I'm talking about the realism experiment. Have I ever had problems with your heavy equipment bundle wheel sensitivity? I've never, for an extended period of time, used the wheel from the heavy equipment bundle. I've had lots of side panels. I'm on my third one of those, but I've never had the actual wheel. So thank you, Thefisherj. Right. We're going to go and get the forage wagon after this and start clearing the first field. I got ripped off where I very much like the side panel. I find it very difficult to play without my side panel. I think if you're going for a setup for Farm Sim, my recommendation would be get yourself a decent wheel, something like a Logitech G920 or G29 or G923, something like that, and then buy the side panel separately. Is my feeling, really. In my opinion, you kind of get what you pay for, and the wheel that goes with the side panel is not an expensive wheel, and the amount you're going to be using it and the kind of pressures you're going to be putting on it. Yes, alter the dead zone. I have a 2% dead zone on my wheel. The standard 14% dead zone is so annoying. I will say 14% dead zone seems to be a standard. I have a 14% dead zone that I can't alter on Construction Sim. So Construction Simulator has a 14% dead zone on it as well. I don't understand why games companies put such a huge dead zone on the wheel. You know? It's nuts. Yeah, side panel is awesome. Side panel is fantastic, especially for 120 quid. And you can, these days quite often, if you keep your eye out, you can get the side panel even cheaper. I think the cheapest I ever saw it was like £80. It is, you can get the side panel amazingly cheap sometimes. But they all have minor drifts on axis. Yeah. But you don't need 14%. Yeah. Yeah, heavy equipment side panel. Heavy equipment panel is far from heavy. I do like, actually, I like that I can use my side panel on construction sim. I did have to go and reassign all the controls, but I can actually use it. Arbitrary Hubris, thank you for becoming a channel member. You are awesome. Our first channel member of the month. Oh no, that's the engine. That's already cleaned. Right, so I am going to connect up the forage wagon now and start collecting this up. Touchdown, when you finish that, if you can swap over to the forage wagon, and then I can start getting on with the power harrow. Mr. J, thank you for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. You are awesome. Gareth Williams, Chantel Hilson, Andrew Otto, TQS, and Richard Brent, or Bryant. Welcome to the channel members. If you've received a gifted membership from the Thefisherj, please give him that in chat, because he's awesome. Right, we started in this corner here. And this tractor has more than enough to do this. Well, since I've seen TQS about. I did say put on the weight, but it was actually it wasn't being caused by the weight of the trailer. It was caused by the lag earlier. So I'm not worried about not having the weight on here. We do need the weight on when we're doing the power harrow though, because that is weighty on the back. But at the moment we're good. Wow, halfway around the field. So we're going to get a few forage wagons worth off here. There we go. There's the first one. I did talk about getting a larger forage wagon on here. Because this tractor will take a large, or both our tractors will take a larger one. quite cool. Our automatic feeder feeds our animals every hour, and it's keeping the capacity up very nicely for our cows. How are we for slurry? Okay, we've got 10,000 litres of slurry. So I'm guessing we should be able to probably have to start off renting the pumps and hoses stuff. There we are. Yeah, I've got some manure as well, so we'll use the manure probably on, or we'll try and use the manure on the fields, and then the slurry on the grass. Oh, 60. Okay, that's quite cool. I'm looking to, I suppose, again, I can borrow money. So how much would a pumps and hoses setup cost me? Slurry tanks, there we go. So if I wanted to get this one, that's 72,000, and then I could get those transport stuff. Yeah, that should transport stuff. So yeah, I could transport with that. Not to that. To this. Yeah. 1 million for the BGA. I have not had a look at Maze Plus yet. I'm waiting for some maps and things which fully support it to come out. I know that it will work on regular maps and things, but I don't think there's anything out yet that has the extra crops on, as far as I know. I think definitely would be better off with a larger one of these on here. 1 million for the it's not quite 1 million for the BGA. You can set up a BGA with pumps and hoses for less than that. Basic BGA setup. Oh no. Back. Don't sell that. Basic BGA setup. You need one of these, so that sets it up. So that is 260,000, and you need one of these, which is 87,000. So you can do it for 300,000. And then if you attach a tank to it as well, yeah, BGA is not a million. Okay, you done, Mark. Have you done touched out? So let me disconnect this. Get this on. I'm gonna cultivate over the where I've ploughed as well. Just to make sure we have the whole field at the same state. Check that this works. Yes, it does. Good. Later, Fred. Hello, Joe Mac. Welcome along. Actually, we want to go across the field like that, don't we? Really? Hello, Simulator YouTuber. Welcome along. Yeah, we'll go across the field. That way, as the field gets cleared, we'll be able to work our way down it. Hello, Joe. Welcome along. This is good. This is going to do this field quite nicely. What angle is this across the top? 350? Can we get 350 out of that? Not quite. What do we got going down here? 350. Right. That's the angle I want to be doing this at. Which is 260, I think. We'll find out in a moment. So, 170. King Scorpion, welcome along. So that's the angle I'm going to try and do the rest of this field at, is 170 or 350. Yeah, and back it up. Hello, Darren Lurie. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. 349, 350. There we go. Ah, 3-meter pieces of equipment, always awesome. Allow us to do a means that we take quite a while doing any job with them. But as I said, this should so it's December now. We've got really till March to get these fields done and ready. So GW292, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, across the slope like this, definitely the better way to do the field. So I own all the fields around my farm now, except for one. Field 41, I think, is my next target. Especially as we're taking out 2 grass fields to do arable, I'm thinking that, yeah, field 41 would be a good place to get next. I don't think it's overly cheap. We might be able to borrow enough money to get it, but fairly happy. Hang on. How's he doing? How's the giant field going? Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. That is one massive field. It really is. What map is this? This is Greenlands. I hope I haven't mangled your name. Welcome along. And hey, L Gaming, welcome along. Yeah, this is Greenlands. It is available on the mod hub. I have reworked the farm a little bit. I've taken out the pig and the sheep area. We're only doing cows and chickens on here. We don't actually have any chickens yet. I could probably head over to my chicken pen and buy a whole load of chickens, but I don't have anything to feed them with at the moment, so we're holding off on the chickens for now. I'm gonna plant a crop that we can feed to the chickens. It's probably gonna have to be sorghum, I think, because I'm not sure 100% what the chickens take, but yeah, we need to we got to find some stuff to feed the chickens. We've got we're going to plant oats in one field for straw, and we're going to plant probably sorghum or something like that in another field for the chickens. And then the plan is the next year, because we missed a window for it this year, is we'll plant wheat next time, and that way we can feed the chickens off that and make straw and kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. Whereas at the moment, yeah, we've got to plant two different crops as a result. We're also going to have to tip on the floor because I do have a grain store. I am restricting myself to my normal rule with grain stores, that one silo takes one crop. So as we've got a dual, as we've got two silos on here, we can plant and store two crops, thankfully. Load of straw once this field is harvested. Yeah. I'm not surprised, Culchi. That field is gonna be stupidly massive. I can understand why you've gone into so much debt. I mean, I'm tempted to borrow more money and just buy a load more fields. I'm good. It's the thing I don't get about the base planting calendar is it would have made more sense to have had like winter wheat and spring barley, you know, or something like that. Separate out the wheat and the barley rather than have the two crops like that, which both feed chickens, which both produce straw, to be both winter crops. Be much better to have had a split in them. I would be the J-Man, but we're in December and we can't plant. We can only plant oat, corn, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beet, sugarcane, cotton, sorghum, grapes, olives. So if we're looking for something to feed the chickens, that's the sorghum. So yeah, I would like to plant something else. I can't. Not for another year. So come end of next year, yeah, absolutely, we will be planting the wheat. Oh yeah, absolutely, J-Man. And then this is the thing. So I put the planting calendar that I've got on Attingham much more realistic, but I had to install that myself. And because this is a crossplay server, we have to use the version of Greenlands that is on the mod hub. So if the version on the mod hub had a different planting calendar, I absolutely would. Or if we weren't playing crossplay, if we were playing PC only, then I'd have installed the more realistic for the area planting calendar. But as a result, we're limited by what we've got on the mod hub. So yeah, we're limited to planting those crops. That's why in Attingham I can plan to plant spring barley and sorghum and canola, because canola is the other one that there's no spring planting for in the default calendar. You've got to do a winter planting for it. So as I said, we are limited by what we've got. That's all right, we can work within it. The other way to do it is to plant all oats and then use the money from the oats to buy wheat. But the trouble is, I think wheat is ridiculously expensive. So big bags of chicken feed, it's 1,400 for 1,000 litres of wheat. If we were to sell oats, because we need the straw, so oats, best price for them, yeah, doesn't meet that, so it's not worth it. We'd have to sell the straw as well. Or best, actually, what's the best price for sorghum? Best price for sorghum is even worse. So yeah, it actually works out better for us to plant sorghum and use that, and we'll get plenty of straw from doing that. Hey David, oh hey Scalari, welcome along. Yeah, I am live on YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 PM for the community multiplayer. Because I figured it'd be good to be live on YouTube once a week. You know, we've got a lot of subscribers over here, and it makes sense. And yeah, we are on the community multiplayer server once a week on a Saturday night. The actual server runs 7 days a week. It does 7-day months, and yeah, if you want to come on here and run a farm, you are very welcome to. Hey Bruce Salter, welcome along. Or Salter, sorry, welcome along. I am so bad at mangling people's names. I apologize. If I can get field 60 done today, I will be happy. What are we at the moment? 7 minutes past 10, so yeah, we're good. Definitely saw no in Discord members due to people wanting to join and more people seeing the YouTube stream. Well, that's the thing. It's, you know, they feed into each other. So it makes the Discord more active. It gets, we get more visibility here on YouTube, which is great. It's just good all round for the community to do a multiplayer like this. And on top of that, because it's YouTube is the place where the community multiplayer, as you say, will be the most visible because I'm live on here. So and because we've got the most subscribers on here. Just wondering, actually, just gonna switch to the just chatting screen because I want to check something on Twitch. Because I keep forgetting to check this, and we are so close. How many? Oh, wow. Do you know what? We are 15 followers shy of hitting 10K on Twitch. 15. So if we don't hit that, in the next 24 hours, I reckon we'll hit that tomorrow night in tomorrow night's stream. So tomorrow night's stream might be a celebration of 10K followers on Twitch, which is huge. 5 figures on Twitch and on YouTube. That is fantastic. For some reason, your pumps and hoses won't download. That's weird. What's on console or on PC? Because that depends on who you need to speak to if it won't download. It'd be interesting getting a combine header over the bumpy bits on this field. Very interesting. Do you know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't change my screen back. Still using. I am using the combine experience. I love it. It makes everything that much more realistic for using combines in Farm Sim. It can be a frustrating as hell mod, but yeah. I'm sitting here talking without switching my screen back. What an idiot. Should Pumps and Hoses have been included in the Year 1 Season Pass? No, because Pumps and Hoses is not created by Giant Software. It is created by Creative Mesh. So it's an external mod, external DLC. Which is fair enough, you know, because if it was included in the Year 1 pass, Creative Mesh wouldn't get paid for their work. Giants would have to give a section of, best give a section of the Season 1 pass to Creative Mesh. Yeah. Professional streamer here. What do you think of DEF mod? Two things with DEF mod. Again, any mod that adds realism, I like. So DEF mod, absolutely a mod that I use on a regular basis. It can be annoying because it has an issue with if you have any DEF tanks left, it tends to want to refill stuff all the time, which is very annoying. Yeah, so knowing that and making sure that you always have less DEF in the small tanks than you need to fill up is good. But otherwise, yeah, I love the fact that it adds DEF back in when Giants have obviously put it in as something that should be there, but it's not something that's used. So yeah, it's in the code that DEF is a separate thing, because I've had to take it. I actually had to take it off one of the tractors in order for it to be realistic with the DEF mod. So yeah, I like it. I like the fact that it's a requirement to the DEF mod adds the requirement to do it separately. The fact that most of the tractors I use are so old they don't use DEF, that's by the by. But it's there in case I get a tractor that is modded enough to use it. Did I raise the ticket about the straw blower on my cow pen? I didn't. I need to do that. That's a good point, Culchi. I'll feed that back to Giants. Yeah, completely forgot about that. I think it's because you're not necessarily supposed to blow the straw. I think it might be because you're supposed to just overload the straw into it, but it is a bit odd. I'm gonna have to do a couple of bits of headland in a minute. Oh, yeah, we just won't worry about it. There we go. I wonder if this counts as mulched. Right, let's turn grass off for a start. Grass off. Right. Mulched. No, doesn't count as mulched. That little section of field there needs lime, though. And yeah, needs fertilizing as well. Great. I could have, so what I could have done is rolled this field before I did this, but then it would have been 2 stages of fertilizing ahead of the new little section rather than 1. What I can do though is probably just do a little bit of manure on that section. Get a we need to get a manure spreader anyway, but yeah, just spread a little bit of manure in that section there. Get that up a little bit, and then we can go from there. Because we don't have a huge amount of manure, it should be enough to do that little section. Too far. Make sure we don't leave any little patches of grass. Is this creating seed bed or... Yeah, this is creating... okay. Stubble tillage there and seed bed there. Okay. Cool. Either way, when we get the seeder on here, that should seed both of them. I'm tempted to add the Massey seeder that I've had on Attingham today onto the server, to be honest, because it's a nice seeder. Although I still haven't worked out, there must be a way on that Massey seeder to fold the toe hitch up, because it's, yeah, the way it is, that is too wide to get around the road in most cases. dangerous, and it looks like it folds up, but I can't see any evidence of it actually doing anything massy. Yes, please. It's a nice seeder. That massive ultra seeder is a nice seeder. And there's also a solid fertilizer spreader that I rejected on Attingen today. That's probably nice to have on the server. Which again is a massy stroke Voltro one. I'm just gonna go and sort out this end of the field a little bit, because we need, yeah, 2 rows worth should do it. Could it fold on FS? I don't know about it. I didn't know it was available on FS19 Butcher Farms. I mean, it would be weird if it didn't fold. You know, to have the tow hitch and everything and then not to fold the main tow bar would be weird. Would be really weird. Because that's the whole reason that that function exists. Oh, could fold in FS19. Sorry, I thought that was a question. It could fold in FS19. Okay, cool. So there's something, I'm just missing something on Attingen then. I've just got to work out how to do it. Do you know how it did it in FS19? Was it via a button, or was it via a, doing something with the, you know, with a front loader setup or something like that? There must be, yeah, some way of doing it. Maybe I just need to unfold it and fold it up again. That might be it. Maybe it spawns with the... I don't think it's manual attach. Because it... Well, it could be, but wouldn't be the first time. Can't remember adding in FS22 now. I mean, it could be manual attach fouling it up, but normally manual attaches foul ups are not quite that. Manual attaches foul ups are stuff that is more realistic, like the front on the Xerion, where it doesn't actually have a PTO to connect to, and so it doesn't work. Trying to get a couple of screenshots that I might be able to actually edit out the surround on. See how we go. You know, can I do that? DS. HUD visitors, there we go. DS. Oh, Oh, fantastic. Right, we'll turn off the HUD for a little bit, and then we'll get a screenshot. Awesome. That works. Like so. Just a little bit. Right. And then just up and off. There we are. That's how you do it when you're playing MP. Oh. Slightly off course. I love how the automatic feeder is working on our farm. I think that's just wonderful. We just load the whole thing up and leave it, and then keep an eye on what the levels are. But well, do you know what? I try and vary it across my series. So going very heavy on the Ford and the setup for that on Attingham. Decided to go Massey on here. We've gone John Deere on Stone Valley. So yeah, I've gone a mix. We've got a mix on the realism experiments. So we've got a 7610, a case, and a white case, no less, and a John Deere now on the realism experiments. So yeah. I'm trying to vary it a little bit. I don't always like using the same tractor brand all the time. The edge of the Massey seeder is a front loader control style movement. Okay, cool. And is that when you're... So when you're connected via the 3 point, I take it that is, Scott? I'll pop out and I'll give that a try afterwards, see if I can set that up. I've got to pop on to Attingham and finish off a little bit of stuff after today's video anyway. Can you join Farmer 2021? You can join if you are a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, a patron, or have reached level 8 on the Discord. If you are any of those things, head over to the Discord and you will find an area available that is unlocked, and with all the details on how to join the server. Yeah, and if you want to join Culty's farm, you can plough for hours. Plough till the cows come home. I think most of my time next Saturday is going to be spent doing this on the other field. Do the ploughing with the massive burgers and a ½ a meter plough. Oh man, that's painful. That is a painful way to do that. Had to refuel 2 of the tractors. Wow. Actually, oh, speaking of which, we're gonna need to refuel this tractor. We are getting a bit low on fuel. I think I filled the fuel tank up. I hope I filled the fuel tank up. Otherwise, our £9,000 is going to take a nosedive. Hey, Farm Sim Freak, welcome along. How you doing? Hey, and forwards. There we go. One, two. Hopping onto a 4-slot dedicated server for Farm Sim all night. Fantastic. Van Doren Simworks is joining the server. Right. When our fuel level turns orange, I will probably refuel the tractor at that point, I think. Just keeping an eye on it. It'll probably happen before the end of this field. For a PC picking out this week. Nice, Farm Sim Freak. Very nice. Of course, if anybody does want to grab a PC and get a whole load of money off, check out my link for Apex Gaming PCs down in the description. Build biogas plant using pumps and hoses DLC. Put the feed bunker too close to the silo and it fed silage to the silo rather than the fermenter. Not multi-food silo. Can't get the silage out again. Oh no! That's not good, Farmer Stew. This is I really quite like the power harrows. There was early on in the game I was less open to them, but now I'm really quite liking them. The fact that they don't bring up lots of stones is really appealing to me, and although we've not got it on here with precision farming, it's even better. Oh, that's the one I sold. Ooh. No, it's only that. I've got a meadow roll. Look. But... yeah, that's my old. I do love that happens on multiplayer. If you sell a piece of equipment, it becomes available in the used equipment, which is fantastic. Exactly the kind of thing you want to see. No, don't cover the pit touchdown. We'll be putting more stuff in there. I won't cover that one until we empty the other one. So our basic idea is to be always filling one pit while emptying the other. And what I'll probably do is if that pit gets really full, we'll we might, well, pumps and hoses, we might try and build a biogas plant that we can process it in. See, I just went with the old classic Massies because I could buy more of those. Hang on, how much? What is the biggest horsepower on one of these Massies? 3125. What does this go up to? Oh no, it doesn't. Right. Okay. So it must be in the mediums. Do I not have the mods? No. I must be the 3600 because yeah, that one there is 170. Maybe it's the 30. Yeah, this goes up to 3655. Oh, which is only 155. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Yeah, so my farm is set up to... no restrictions on silage bales. All I would say is if we... well, no, actually, it should matter. I don't think having... I think if we have a massive number of bales on the server, it might slow things down, but I don't think... I think we'll be all right. My thing with the reason I don't tend to do bales on the server is because it's too... because I can't control them properly. Try to remember if I can put straw into my hayloft. If I can do that, that would be... oh no, I want round bales on here. So we are going to have to get a baler. Oh, I need to refill. I said I was going to refill when I hit when it went orange, and it's gone orange. So let's refill. That tractor can... oh, can you give that tractor a wash down? Because, yeah. That way we'll keep it... we'll reduce the wear and tear on it. Thank you. Evo, if you're watching this, you have to do the stone picking and not showing up to do the ploughing. Brilliant. There are a lot of stones on that field. Headland time. Later, Eugene. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Not all of it yeah, not all of it needs lime. Only a small section. So I am going to deal with that. I need to put a little bit of lime on the field, so we'll get a small lime spreader. And I need to put a little bit of solid fertilizer or a little bit of manure on there as well. An issue with mass seeder and manual attach. Hoses connect automatically and then detach them. That stops unhooking the seeder from the tractor. Okay. No, I'm just about done. Touchdown. I'm finishing off. So I don't think there's much else to do on the farm today. Cows are all looking good. We've not got any chickens. This field's done. I need to go and do the other one next time. Blind tow bar works with the right mouse up and down. Awesome. I will go give that a try, Badger Farms. Thank you very much for testing that for me. That is awesome. Oh. There we go. Right, I'm going to give this a wash down because it's going to sit there for a few days. And yeah, we've refilled it already. Lure error logs for disconnecting hoses. Yeah, so it's not overly happy with manual attach, but that's all right. I'll have a play around with it, see if we can get it to work properly. Yeah, I think we might have to buy one of these. Oh, this mud isn't shifting. Come on, mud. Off you get. Almost done. And clean. There we go. Right, I'm going to leave this attached to this because, as I said, we'll be doing this next time. Just need to put the tractors away. Look up the expensive bits. I had to fit a combine in here at some point. Right, let's go plug this back in the other shed as well. And that, I think, has been pretty successful. We should have some milk to sell next time as well. We were up at... Well, we had a few 100 litres left this time. Let's just go. Will it tell me if I stand over here? Oh, yeah, it should tell me over here. There we go. Yeah, we've got 169 litres. Oh, 15 minutes and we'd see the feeder going. But yeah, animals are 100% health. We've got 60 cows and they have plenty of feed. How much mineral feed? Oh, we're out of mineral feed. Right, we're going to have to deal with that. Oh, God, I don't have anything down the shop. Could you, Mark, could you put the front loader forks on the little tractor and bring it down to the shop? On the little Massey in the shed. Touchdown. Sorry. And yeah, I'll take the Kubota down there. We need to get some mineral feed. I can't get a little... I don't think there's a little car trailer available, is there? That would be really useful right now. I think the mineral feed will probably empty into the back of this. But I don't know. Is there a little trailer? Misk. Oh, there's that, I suppose, but that's 8,000, isn't it? That would go on the back, though. How much to lease? £80 per day. Yeah, that is pretty much my only option, though. $8,000 would empty my money out. I don't think that's the end of the world. Yes. Oh, God, that might not be a wise idea. I'm going to have to borrow some money now to buy the mineral feed, aren't I? Yep. Okay, I'm going to buy 3 lots of that. So, hey, Star Rainbow, welcome along. Let's borrow some money. We'll borrow 5,000. Yeah, there we go. And then I want a couple of pallets of mineral feed. Excellent. Right. I'll pull forward. If you can get them onto the trailer, that'd be fantastic. I put the O2 number plate on the back. Never mind. If they don't come off the forks, just detach and reattach the forks quickly. Yeah, it's not coming off. You need to, yeah, detach and reattach the forks. Happens a lot, that one. And straight out. Oh, almost. There you go. Got those ones down. Oh, I could have got, yeah, there is another option. I could have got that one, but yeah, this one will be fine. I forgot about this little trailer. This little trailer is ridiculous. Also, but it doesn't have the right hitch really on the back. Could you imagine farming with this as a carting trailer? That would just be insane. Yeah, there you are. Perfect, thank you. Right, let's get this back. Close up the trailer sides. And back to the farm. Yeah, I bought this because this was really cheap, this Kubota. It's got, it had 25 hours on it, so it was second hand. And I grabbed it, and I'm pleased I did because it's actually being really useful. It is Badger, but to be perfectly honest, well, yeah, I suppose it's the same thing as just detaching it, attaching it. You can use it with that vestibular harvester. Oh, well, yeah, I remember that one. That's the mod on the mod hub, isn't it? Is that on the mod hub? Yeah, that just has. Oh, it take forever. I don't know if these will unload if I drive up next to it. It might do. Yeah, it will do. Perfect. Unload those there. Pull that one forwards. Unload that. Did it tell me how? No. It tells me how much there is in there, but it doesn't tell me how full it is, which would be nice. Oh, let's just take that off. Right. Go park our new trailer up. This trailer will be useful on this. I might actually put this car trailer in my garage by the house, I think. Seeing as the whole point in having it is to go on the back of this. will it fit? I don't know if this will fit. Oh, no. Too far over to the left. I think to get it in, you've got to be directly on. No, I think actually it's just not going to fit. That looks... later, Robin. No, that's not going in there. Right, we'll park it off to the side. This will be useful to sell eggs and things like that in. And get seeds when we need to and bits like that. So, and also it would probably go on the back of that little tractor if I wanted. So yeah, and then we could put the weight in the trailer. And out. Park this up. Like so. Right, and that is where I'm going to leave it. Because we've done everything we need to on our farm. So lots of good progress made today. We've got a whole load of unexpected grass silage off, which is brilliant. Very, very happy with that. Let's switch over to the screen here because I've got a couple of thank yous to say before I go. Huge thank you to Arbitrary Hubris for becoming a channel member. You are awesome. And a huge thank you to Thefisherj for your gifted memberships tonight. You are awesome. We are going to be over on Twitch tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Back on the Realism Experiment. Come and join me for that. We're going to see if we can actually finally get rid of some weeds on that series. So yeah, come join us for that. And video on YouTube tomorrow hopefully is going to be Stone Valley. I'm going to try and get it recorded tomorrow morning. We'll see whether my recording and everything works, but I have plans. Yeah, we are back here next Saturday evening at 8 p.m. for more on the community multiplayer server. So please join us for that. If you want to get on the server, please feel free. Give us a shout if you want a farm set up or speak to one of the existing farm managers if you want to help out on one of their farms. And yeah, I'm going to end it here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream and I will see you next time. Goodbye.